I'm a former bare-knuckle fighting champion, actor, author, and now mental health ambassador.
Once again, we observe the obese May beast lumbering through the wreckage with a grin greased in spite. It wheezes sympathy toward the fallen, but every breath is thick with joy. Bloated on clout and cowardice, it claps for the warrior, not to honor him, but to hear itself echo.
Listen, I'm not too much of a dickhead. Yeah. I mean, fair play to Danny Christie. He coming out his fight with Conor. Conor's world class. And Danny, I'm backing you up on here. Listen to me, brother. Listen, look at me. I'm backing you up on this. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You're always going to be known, Danny, as a very hard man in the UK for the rest of your life.
Yes. Brett May, now recast as the humble cheerleader of noble failure. Danny Christie loses a war and Brett pops up like a bad rash with handshakes and hugs. Had Danny won, Brett would be online accusing judges, crying corruption and calling it a fix. But Danny lost, so Brett sees his chance. He's backing him now, calling him brother like he's been riding shotgun since day one. It's not support, it's opportunism. A public performance of loyalty to an audience he's desperate to impress. You wouldn't want to get arrested with Brett. He'd be writing his statement in the back seat. And let's not forget, this is the same Brett who spat poison about Danny's partner. Now he's pretending to be the noble comrade? Please. This isn't backing a friend, it's hitching a ride on someone else's loss. A flailing bid for relevance from a man allergic to dignity.
No matter how much shit talk we get to, take it as a compliment. I won't be shit talking to you if I know you didn't have nothing about you. I just knew. You see the sidestepping and the pivoting, what Conor were doing. I've watched him for a long time. I just know how fast he is, coming on to shots and when the ref stopped it. But still, he stayed all the way to the end until the ref stopped it. So fair play to you, Danny, bro.
Yeah, but Brett, even in gutter talk, there's a line. And dragging Danny's misses into it was you sprinting past it in clown shoes. Now you're playing the we're all mates act? Please, you weren't bantering. You were seething. That fake loyalty stinks worse than your cardio. Credit to Danny, he stood in there till the end. Unlike you, Brett, who pulled a magic trick mid-fight. Oh no, my eyes, I've gone blind against Rob Cunningham, no less. A man whose shadow couldn't KO a pint. You didn't fight, you flopped. Then did a victory lap for quitting.
You're 40-odd-year-old, and I tell you what, you're a fucking warrior, bro. You're a warrior, bro. I give you that. I fucking can't stand you, bro. You know what I mean? Because you try teaming up to people who don't like me. You try making a move. But I tell you one thing, I'm bigger than that. I'm a lot bigger than that. You get me, Danny? And I'll say one thing, Danny. You know what I mean? From fight to fight, I have respect to all. But, can I say one thing, but?
Yeah, Brett, but you're not bigger than that, are you? And the proof, this video. A passive-aggressive pat on the head dressed up as support. You're not extending a hand, you're twisting the knife with a smile. It is as see-through as your BKFC performance. A few subscribers might buy the act. Oh, look, Brett's so gracious. But 95% can smell what this really is. Ad revenue in a sympathy costume. You're not being noble, you're farming clicks. Watching you pretend to be the bigger man is like watching a goldfish claim Everest.
You tried kicking me when I was down, when I was fighting firms on my own. Danny, no backup, no father, no brothers, no uncles, no handouts, no nothing. And I was still going out fighting, risking my life against rough firms and never bent the knee to no man, yeah? I'm not going to say names, but when boot was on the other foot when you went in the Sayers film, yeah? You know what I'm on about, don't you? When the proper boys up north stuck it on you, you bent the knee.
Brett's deep in delusion again, acting like he's in some gangster flick that only he's watching. Says he's taking on whole firms solo like Scarface with a selfie stick. Mate, you're not hard, you're handheld. It's not a movie. It's a vlog with bad lighting and worse dialogue. He says, Danny kicked him when he was down, but Brett, you've chased people about while they were out with their families, or at least pretended to. You're not some street soldier. You're a Facebook vigilante with a shaky camera and a persecution complex. You did bend the knee, Brett, to Rob Cunningham faster than a man ducking his own reflection. And still, you walk around like it was some noble stand. It wasn't. You're not in a gangster film, Brett. You're a deleted scene from Crime Watch with a comments section.
Please give me the respect I'm due, Danny. And I've got the scars to prove it. You get scars like this for not hiding from a battle and fighting. But obviously, that's not your ball game, but still, congratulations for you coming out and having a fight anyway. You know what I mean? Listen, like I said, you're always going to be known as an hard man, but I knew Clout were going to beat you, and I've earned myself £1,500. I had to put a lot of money on it, yeah? And you got to ask yourself, Danny. And I'll tell you another thing, Danny. Listen to me. Well, all out in the open, listen.
And Brett, where did you get this warped idea that you deserve respect? Danny takes a loss against a younger, elite-level opponent, and you think he owes you something because you posted a fake support video? Grow up. You're not owed anything. And those scars, Brett, they're not badges of honor. They're what you earn for being a loudmouth bully for too long. That's not street cred, that's karma. You act like it's all gangster codes, but you're on PIP, dry snitching on YouTube. Come off. And that 1,500 quid win? Prove it. Screenshot the bet slip, show the date, let's see it. You won't, because it never happened. You just made it up for clout. Danny's out here working a graft, proud of it. You get a hernia lifting your phone.
Listen, and I don't lie. That's one thing about me. I might be a prick or anything, but I don't fucking lie. But you see, when you start siding with people who fought with your pals, like young Joe Lister, when he was training with me, he did nothing but slag you off. Brett, you'd smash him in one shot. You'd smash him in one shot. He's fuck all. Look at him, he's 40-year-old. He's nothing. Look at him. He got knocked out by Jaguar and Mundell. But then I knew on the second breath, bro. Yeah. When I watched your podcasts on videos, the same thing was getting said about me, and I thought, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm 30-odd year old, you're 40-odd year old, I think he's 20-odd year old. So I let his immaturity talk away with him, because we've all been 20-odd year old. He might be trying to get his name out there showing off, but he shouldn't have done that because it's dangerous. Listen, people might call me from a pig to a dog, yeah? It's nothing, it's all this and that, but please believe me, I'm not nothing when I bump into him. And please believe me, I'm a very dangerous man. And if you don't believe that, you're a you know what I mean? But I don't like snakes. I don't like shit houses. If I'm with you, I'm with you. But the circles we've both been in have not been with us. So me, I do the big thing and I go against them. So I'll take on anyone, the real honey badger, and they'll get fucking delivered. Please believe me, I don't give a f whose reputation, how hard they are, how crazy they are. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I'm the master of that. One thing about me, I've got a brain. And I'll sit there and I'll plan and I'll smart and I'll do.
Brett, you lie in every single video. The 1,500 quid win, total fantasy. You won't post a screenshot because it never happened. And now you're calling yourself a dangerous man? You're dangerous to ice buns and Wi-Fi routers, mate. You're a clown with delusions of relevance. Then you start name-dropping like you're in Goodfellas, shouting out people who don't want to be linked to your circus. You fire digs at Danny's age like you're 21, you're not. And even now, Danny would absolutely batter you. You'd be running before the first bell. Now, you say the one thing you've got is a brain. Brett, that's the one thing you absolutely do not have. No IQ, no tactics, no plan. Just chaos and delusion. You're the kind of bloke who plays chess and loses to the pawns. Strategy? You couldn't spell it?
I've been to hell and back, and now I've went on and risen through the ashes to inspire people and move forward in a positive way. I hope you enjoy. I'm a former bare-knuckle fighting champion, actor, author, and now mental health ambassador. I am welcoming you to my new podcast show, All or Nothing.